Hi everybody, my name is Rickie Avitan at www.thirdeyeconnect.ca. So today topic will be managing anxiety. Many of us, particularly at this time, are having some sort of anxiety. Now you can use this tool that we're going to be teaching today. You can apply it to a fear, you can apply it to anger or sadness, so any emotion that has an intensity to it, you can apply this practice or this tool. So if you woke up in the middle of the night feeling anxious, rapid heart rate, dry mouth, can't sleep, pacing, squeezy abdomen, sweaty hands, a feeling that something is going to happen, or maybe walking out into the social area and I can't be in that place, it's feeling claustrophobic for me, I have to go back home, or maybe anticipating that something will happen, something bad is going to happen, so all that emotion that is anticipating that something is going to happen. Have you been experiencing any of those? So if you do, you may want to see a doctor or speak to a healthcare provider to explore more of what is going on in your being. Some of the things that I want to explore today is how can we distinguish between a fear and anxiety? A fear, it is something, an event from a possibility. What does that mean? There is something that I'm afraid of and I know what it is. I'm afraid I'm going to fail the exam. I'm afraid to face my boss. I had a drowning incident, so I'm afraid of water. So it is a known event. It's a known experience. I know what I'm afraid of. On the other hand, anxiety, it is an experience that happens within the body, within the behavior, as well as within the mind, that I am not aware of what it is, what is the cause. So it's an unrecognized experience that elicits different situation, different reaction. So it could be a vague response, a distant and even unrecognized response. So it can be on a physiological level, a behavioral level, and a psychological level. So on a physiological level, you might experience, as I said, rapid heart rate, dry mouth, feeling nauseated, anxious. You can have even a run to the bathroom, sweaty hands. On a behavioral experience, you might be wanting to sabotage situation. I can't do it. It's too much. I don't want to do it. The fear of acting, the inability to express self. And a psychological behavior, you can experience the intensity of that feeling that it can even lead to, I am going to die. Something horrible is going to happen. And some people end up in the hospital with those feeling, doom feeling. Some of the self-talk that we do to ourselves on the behavior level, the way we talk to ourselves, it is really important to recognize what am I feeding myself with. So if I tell myself something very negative, this is going to kill me, I can't do it. The subconscious mind hears you and it will create that situation for you. So it's very important to change the way we talk to ourselves. So this mind that creates the havoc, the very same mind can bring you liberation. This is your mind. No other mind can bring you that liberation. We can only provide tools for you. So this very same mind that creates difficulty and challenges, the very same mind can liberate you. And you can do it because that power within you, the power of your mind, can help you to create a liberated, wonderful life. So some of the things that you may want to think about if you do have some of the symptoms that we talked about, you may want to have exercise. So you may want to engage in an hour of walk along nature, trees, water, the beautiful universe we have. You want to decrease anything that mimic anxiety or mimic increased heart rate, such as caffeine. When we drink coffee, it increases our heart rate. Sugary stuff, sweets, alcohol. Some medication that you might be taking can increase heart rate and provide you a dry mouth. So those are the conversations you want to have with your healthcare provider. Mindfulness, it is really important to become aware of my behavior, to become aware of a situation where my body is reacting. So when I'm becoming aware of my body reaction, I can have a sense of control. So I'd like to provide you with a tool today that can give you the sense of control to manage anxiety, fear, anger, sadness, any emotion that has an intensity to it so that you can bring it down. So I'd like us to sit nice and comfortable or lie down. You don't have to look at me on the video. You can just listen to my voice. Just take a moment to make yourself really comfortable. Cover yourself with a blanket. Your family around you, they can join this exercise. And we're going to do a breathing exercise for a moment. So we're going to breathe for 4, hold for 4, exhale 4, and hold for 4. Let's do this together. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. And relax. Allow every single muscle in your body to just go limp, loose, and relax. As I'm going to guide you to the next little while, a trance state. So I'd like you to repeat to yourself the next sentence. I allow myself to enter a healing state of mind and body called trance. One more time, repeat. I allow myself to enter a healing state of mind and body called trance. One more time, I allow myself to enter a healing state of mind and body called trance. As you gently and safely breathing in and out, entering trance, I'd like you to imagine that there is a doorknob to your subconscious mind. A doorknob to your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind is opening only for a good, healing, relaxing suggestions. Perfect. As you are going to enter a deep healing trance, allow all worry or concerns about trance just to leave you, just to dissipate, because you really want to experience this wonderful, deep healing trance state. Wonderful. So I'm going to give you a healing suggestion to relax even a little more, But before you're going into a deep healing trance state, I have a suggestion. So if you would think of a color, please, that is associated with anxiety you used to feel. Any color of your imagination. Allow your imagination to bring forth a color that is associated with an anxiety that you might have felt before. Now take a few moments and allow that color to come to your mind, to come to your awareness. Wonderful. Now, have you ever used one of those dimmer switch that you have around the knob, that you can turn them, there's numbers on them? Or maybe a switch, a dimmer switch that you can put it down, 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 slowly to dim the light. So I'd like you in your imagination to somehow connect the color of anxiety into the dimmer switch. Doesn't matter how you do it. Just let it happen. And if you can't imagine, that's fine. It will come later. So a color, somehow attach it to the dimmer or to the light switch. Wonderful. Now, I'm going to count from 9 to 1. And for that, you want to be very deeply in trance, healing state. So you're going to connect the color into the dimmer or the switch. 9. Pretend or imagine, see or just tell yourself that you are thinking of turning down the switch so that the anxiety color is becoming less noticeable. 8. Somehow turning down the switch so the anxiety color is becoming less noticeable and lighter and brighter. 7. Turning down the switch more and more, that the anxiety color becoming less noticeable, less bothersome. Less noticeable, less bothersome. 6. As you are continuing to more and more relax, turn down the anxiety. It's easy, to also notice other pleasant sensations, small changes. 5. As you continuing to more and more easily turn down the anxiety, it is easy. You're noticing other pleasant small changes. And I wonder what you will start to notice in the next little while. What will you notice in the next little while? 4. I wonder now how much more you can relax and go deeper into trance. Because the deeper you go, the better it feels. And the better it feels, the more of these suggestions words are helping you to gently, steadily turn down the anxiety. Turn down the anxiety. 3. How much more do you suppose your imagination can turn down the anxiety? Maybe just a little more, a notch more. Go ahead and do it. It is more often that the little things makes a big difference, isn't it? You can do it. 2. Give that switch one more notch, one more turning down. Somehow turn down the anxiety a little bit more. 1. Letting the anxiety get as dim and as small as possible as you drift into a calm, steady state of mind. Calm, steady state of mind. Letting the anxiety get as dim, as small as possible as you drift into a calm, steady state of mind. Wonderful. Now I would like us to practice this new skill that your subconscious has learned. Let's practice together. I would like you to imagine a situation that you have felt of being anxious in the past, or a situation that you just want to bring now into your forefront. Take your time. And now I'd like you to practice what is the color. And now connect the color to the dimmer or the switch. And connect to your emotion. And practice from 9 all the way to 1 as you dimming and connecting, as you becoming lighter and brighter, lighter and brighter. Good. Now, how do you feel? More and more in control, and more confident, and more filled with inner strength and inner power. From now on each and every time that you will be facing a situation where you're feeling anxious or fearful or anger or sadness, any intense emotion, you will be able to place the color, any color that comes to your forefront in that moment, and attach it to your emotion and connect it to the dimmer or the light, and count from 10 to 1, dim and lighter and lighter and brighter. From now on, each and every time that you would be willing to receive suggestions, only with your permission, you will go into a state of trance, and you will be able to listen to those suggestions that will benefit you in the states of mind that you want to change. And in a moment, I'd like you to come back to the here and now and be fully awake. Wonderful. It is imperative for you to practice a couple times a day the breath, 1, 2, 3, 4, as well. Practice this technique, bringing color, attaching to the emotion, visualizing a knob or a light switch, going into a relaxed mind and dimming it down. So when you do that in state of mind where you are calm and you're not feeling anxious or fearful or angry, it will be easier for you to apply when you're in that state of mind of anxiety or fear or anger. So practice a couple times a day. Go for a walk, have your healthy food, plenty of water. Nourish your soul. Nourish your soul. And before we're going to end this session, I'd like us to just balance all our body and mind with this wonderful healing ball that we have been used to listen recently. So I'd like to give you the gift of the healing sound. Enjoy. I'd like to thank you for joining me today, and my hope that this technique will be able to support you and guide you and be a tool for you that you can draw on from your toolboxes that you have and benefit from it. I love you and hope to see you again. Feel free to drop a note, text me, email me, whatever works for you, and share your experience. Let us know if you have practiced it and tried it and how did it work for you. I love you. God bless you. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful journey. Bye bye.